We're gonna get ourselves warmed up. So 10 jumping jacks to get started, high impact or low. Once you've done 10, we're gonna go into lunge work. So even though we're just doing back, core, and biceps today, I like to warm up the whole body. We have a lot of plank work coming down, which uses the legs. We got some renegade rows, so again, we're in the plank position, so our legs are gonna get used. We're gonna do 5 left, 5 right, and then we're gonna go into leg swings. So just swinging the leg front and back, 10 on each leg. Feel free to hold on to something for balance if you need to. Just getting those hips a little bit more warmed up, ready to go. Once you have done 10 swings on the left, 10 swings on the right, come down onto your mat, high plank or push-up position, spider climb with a rotation. So stepping foot to hand, take that hand, open up towards your ceiling, step that foot back, same thing on the other side. Eyes follow the hand up, getting into that hip, chest, and the shoulder. 5 on the left, 5 on the right. And then once you have done 10 total, stay down in your plank, and we're gonna finish off with either 10 plank toe taps or 10 plank jacks. So either jump or step the feet, and then we're gonna get into our back circuit. So we have back first, then core, then biceps. So 50 seconds on, 10-second break. We go through each move once. That is it, and then we're done. So with all of the back work, we have a lot of left and a lot of right. So you only need 1 dumbbell. We're gonna get started with a 1-arm wide row. So knees are soft, we're gonna push the butt back. Palms are gonna face the leg, and we're gonna come up wide with the elbow. So pick a side to start with, left or right, you choose. We got 50 seconds on that side. Here we go, so knees soft, butt is back. Eyes are down on the floor. So I want a nice neutral or flat spine. So I don't want your back all rounded, so we're gonna push that butt out, stick that chest out, driving that elbow up and wide, giving that mid back a good squeeze at the top as that elbow comes up and back. We're here for 50 seconds, guys. So control the weight on the way up, control it on the way down. 15 seconds left. We're gonna take a 10-second break and get set up on the other side. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switching sides. Same thing, other side. Palm's gonna face the leg. We're gonna come nice and wide with that elbow. Here we go. Think chest out, squeezing that shoulder blade towards the spine as that elbow comes up and back. You should feel the mid-back contract as that elbow comes up and back. Keeping that belly button pulled up into the spine. We want to support the lower back. Eyes are on your floor, hips are pushed back, knees are nice and soft. You got it, guys, come on. We're halfway through, we have about 20 seconds left. We're gonna come down onto your mat, switching working sides again. So we're gonna go back to that first side. And we have a 1-arm renegade row. 10 seconds. You have a 10-second break to get set up for that 1-arm renegade row. In 3, 2, good. Come on down. Now this can be done either from the knees or the toes, you choose. So we're back on that first working arm. Come on up, driving that elbow up and back. Keeping those hips nice and square to the floor, so I don't want you rotating through the body. Eyes are down on your mat. Still driving that elbow up and back. Feeling that mid-back contract. Sticking that chest out as that elbow comes up. Come on, guys. We're halfway there. You know once you do it, that's it. We don't go back, we don't do it again. So give it all you got. We got 15 seconds. We're gonna switch sides. And then we get to move on. Last 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice. Shake it out. Same thing, other side. And then we're gonna stand back up. All right, pop it up, guys. Pull that belly button up into the spine. We want to support the lower back, keeping our hips down and square to the mat. Try not to let the body rotate too much. Driving that elbow up and back. Remember, you can do this from the toes. You can do this from the knees. If you need to take it down a notch, it's all good. Come on, guys, 20 seconds. And like I said, we'll stand back up. We're gonna switch sides. And we have a one-arm bicep row. So our palms are gonna face up towards your ceiling, driving that elbow up and back. In 4, 3, 2, nice. All right, so switching working sides. We're back onto that very first arm. Palms are gonna face up, knees are soft, push that butt back. So we're gonna drive that elbow up and back with our palms facing away from the leg. So we just changed the angle of the arm. Still driving that elbow up and back, squeezing that shoulder blade, feeling that mid-back contract, keeping our core tight to support the lower back, and eyes are down on the floor. You got it. Now, if you're not feeling that mid-back contract, I want you to hold for a second at the top before you release it back down to the floor. We got 5 seconds, guys. 10-second posture break, and we're gonna get set up on the other side. Good. Shake it out. Same thing, other side. And then we're gonna come back down on your mat for our next 3 moves. All right, here we go. Drive it up and back. Making sure your palms are facing up or out. It's almost like your dumbbell is just grazing your quads or that front thigh. So we're keeping the weight nice and close to the body. Squeezing that mid back at the top. Hold it for an extra second if you need to. Think chest out, shoulder blades together as that elbow comes up. Come on, 20 seconds left. When the timer goes, we're gonna come down on your mat, on your stomach, and we're gonna go into a back extension with a lat squeeze. So I need your elbows at 90 degrees and your eyes looking down on your mat. 3, 2, hit the deck. All right, so elbows are at 90. You're gonna lift the chest, tuck those elbows into your pockets, release and lower. So lift, tuck, and release. Keeping your eyes looking down. Squeeze your butt to lift your chest up and off the mat. Tucking those elbows into the ribs. You should really feel that mid back when those elbows come in. 20 seconds, guys. We're gonna stay in this position, but now we're gonna alternate. So rather than tucking both elbows, we're gonna go left and right. You got it, come on, 5 seconds. All right, so we're gonna keep the chest lifted, elbows at 90. We're gonna go 1 and then 2. So we're gonna alternate left and right. So squeeze your butt to lift that chest. Tuck the elbow, tuck the elbow. Keep your eyes looking down. We wanna keep your neck and spine in alignment. Now, if you find that this gets to be too much, holding that chest up, then I want you to lower back down and keep the arms going, but with your chest now down on the mat. All right, come on guys, we're halfway there. Supermans are coming up, so we're on our hands, we're on our toes, we're gonna lift arm to opposite leg. If you need to take it down a notch, you're gonna go into a bird dog, so you're on your hands and on your knees. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on up. So option 1, hands and knees, going arms to opposite leg. Option 2, come up onto the toes. So the toes is going to challenge your balance. Keeping those abs nice and tight. Don't worry about your speed. Squeeze your butt to lift the leg. Use the shoulder to lift the arm. Woo! Keeping that belly button pulled up into the spine. Come on. Halfway there, guys. We're going to stand back up. We got one more move left for the back. Then we get to move on. You got it. 15 seconds. We're going to find one dumbbell. And we're going to do a narrow or neutral grip row for the back. Left, then right. Good. Come on up, guys. Grab one dumbbell for me. Pick a side, left or right. Knees are soft, butt back. Neutral grip, palm faces the leg. Try that elbow up and back. Come on down. This is your last move for the back. We're going to move on to the core next. So we're going to take a little bit of a water break, and then we'll get set up down on the floor. Good. Make sure your core is nice and tight, guys. Pull that belly button up into the spine. Eyes are down. Driving that elbow up and back. Squeeze that mid back at the top. 20 seconds left. We'll take a 10-second posture break and get set up on the other side. 15 seconds, come on. Last 10. Hold for an extra second at the top if you need to feel that contraction just a little bit more. Good, shake it out. We got one side left. We're gonna grab some water and then come down into a plank position. Soften the knees, push that butt back, here we go. Drive that elbow up and back, think chest out, shoulder blades together. Squeeze that mid back at the top. Pull that belly button up into the spine to support the lower back. Knees are soft, hips are back. You got it, guys, we're halfway there, come on. Water break coming up. And then we're gonna come down on your mat, on your forearms, either from the knees or toes, and we're gonna start in a low plank position for the core circuit. You got it, come on, 10 seconds. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Nice work, grab some water, guys. So we are gonna need like a dumbbell or a water bottle, something as a target when we go through and do the Midas touch. So just make sure you've got something close by ready to use. You don't have to lift it, we just need it as a target. So it really doesn't matter what it is. So we're on our forearms, so we're in a low plank position, either from the knees or toes. Low plank, and then move number 2. We stay in the low plank, but we add a pike. So we're gonna draw the hips up towards your ceiling, and then bring those hips back down nice and flat to the floor. All right, you guys ready? Here we go, pop it up. So hips are down, make sure your butt does not start to wander up. Make sure it doesn't drop down towards the floor. Nice flat back. Shoulders are down and away from the ears. Belly button is pulled up into the spine. You got it. Start on the toes, drop down to the knees if you need to. We're halfway there. We're gonna take a 10-second break. Come right back into the position that you're in right now. And we're gonna add a pike. So we're gonna come from this position. We're gonna draw the belly button up to get the hips up towards your ceiling. And then we come right back down into plank position. Good. Give those arms a bit of a shake. And then we're gonna add that pike. I want you to think that there's a string attached to your belly button coming out from your back. So pop it up for me. Use those abs to draw the hips up and then come right back down. Draw those hips up So do not use the arms or the legs to draw those hips. I want you to use your abdominals. So take your time, slow it down. Think about what's happening. Think about the muscles that you are using. That's it, come on. We got 15 seconds left, guys. We're gonna stay down in this low plank position and we're gonna add hip dips to the left and to the right. So we're gonna go on to a little bit of oblique work in 5, 4, 3, 2, good, shake it out. So same position, we're gonna drop the hips to the left, drop the hips to the right. You can do it from the knees as well. All right, pop it up. Drop the hips, use those obliques to come back to center. You can do this from the knees. Shorter lever, it's gonna make it easier. And I want you to drop that hip as close to the floor as you can. Nice big, full range of motion. You know, once you've done it, guys. We don't have to go back and do it again, so give it all you got. Come on, 20 seconds left. We're gonna stay in this low plank position. And we've got some plank body saws coming up next. Last 10, come on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Shake it out. All right, guys, we're gonna rock back and forth. So we're on our forearms and we're on our toes. Pop it up. Here we go. Forward and back. Now, if you find that this is just too much, I want you to hold the plank either from the knees or from the toes and just bring it down a notch. It's all good. Just don't stop. Just don't take a 50-second break on me. We're gonna keep pushing through. We got 30 seconds, come on. We're gonna roll over onto our back next. Give ourselves a little bit of a plank break. 20 seconds, guys, come on. Keep those hips down, back nice and flat. You're a moving plank, come on. 10 seconds. We got some dead bugs coming up. And if you want to add your dumbbells for added challenge, you're more than welcome. Good, flip it over. Hands up to the ceiling, knees at 90 degrees. Back is pushed down into the mat. So if you want to add dumbbells, you can. We're gonna go arm to opposite leg, keeping that back pushed down into the mat. Now the bigger you make the arms and the legs, more challenging. The smaller, easier. So make it work for you. And like I said, if you want to add some dumbbells into your hands to make it harder, by all means. You got it, guys. Nice work. We got 2 moves left in this core. We're gonna flip it back over. We're gonna find a target, so a water bottle, dumbbell. We got a Midas touch next. Good, 10 seconds. Oh, that was totally a lie. Can't read my timer. All right, so find a target, guys. Make sure it's a full arm's length away. Now you can do this from the knees, you can do this from the toes, but you're gonna tap, 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 keeping your eyes down and hips nice and square to the floor. So I don't want you rocking through the body. I want you to lock that posture into place, slow it down, do as many as you can from the toes, and then drop down to the knees if you need to. We've only got 1 core move left. We'll take a nice water break, and then we finish off with biceps. 20 seconds, come on. We got, after our Midas touches, bear shoulder taps. So bear position is when we are in a boxed out position with our knees off the floor. You got it. So hands are still under the shoulders. Knees are under the hips, flex the feet, and then lift the knees off the ground. So my knees are hovering, shoulder tap, shoulder tap. Now if this is too much, then extend the legs into a plank position either from the toes or from the knees. So that's how you can make it easier. Keep that belly button pulled up into the spine. Hips are down, so I don't want that butt creeping up. Think of your back as a nice flat table. 20 seconds, guys. Water break coming up. We're gonna stand up and grab 2 dumbbells. We got hammer curls to get us started. Come on, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up, guys. Shake it out. And it's core work just as much as it is for the shoulders. All right, biceps. 2 dumbbells. Palms are gonna face the legs. We're gonna start with a hammer curl. Move number 2, bicep 21. So we're just gonna get through as many as we can in the 50 seconds, but first 7, bottom half. Second 7, top half. Third 7 to make the 21, full range of motion. And I'll just talk you guys through the rest. All right, so 2 dumbbells, hammer curls. Here we go. Shoulders are down and back. Bring the end of the dumbbell up towards the shoulder. I want you to lock that upper arm into place. So the elbows do not come away from the ribs. Shoulders are locked into place, down away from the ears. You can also stagger the stance if you find you are starting to swing your dumbbells up, or alternate. That's how you can make it a little easier. Halfway there, guys. You know you don't have to do these ever again today. Hammer curls, and then our bicep 21s are next. 10 seconds, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, good. Shake it out. Palms are gonna come up, and remember, we're just doing that bottom half for the first 7 reps. So just to that 90 degrees for 7. Once you have done 7, we do the top half for 7 reps. So you start at 90, come up to the shoulder, stop at 90. Got 7 here as well. And then full range of motion, all the way down, all the way up. Again, watching that you don't swing the dumbbells up. Keep those shoulders down, elbows tight to the ribs. Feel free to stagger those feet if you need to. Once you've done 7 full range of motion, rinse and repeat. Starting with that bottom half. Woo, shake it out. Wide bicep curl hold. So 2 dumbbells, palms are up. Bring your elbows out to about 45 degrees. And starting at 90. So all the way down, all the way up, stop at 90, other side. Up, down. So as one arm does the curl, the other one is holding a static contraction at that 90-degree mark. You got it, guys. Keep that core nice and tight. Lock that posture into place. Stagger the feet if that helps. We're halfway there. We got 1 move left, which happens to be the bicep 21 one more time, and then you guys are done. We're almost there. 15 seconds, come on. Oh, burn, baby, burn. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, shake it out. Now, if you want to start with the bicep 21 where you left off on the last one, you can do that, or just start with the bottom. It's all good. I'm going to start where I left off, which was the top range. So remember, 7 is your magic number. 7 in the bottom, 7 in the top, 7 in the full range. Watch your posture. Make sure you don't swing those dumbbells up. Stagger the feet if you start to feel your body swinging. Slow it down. Switch out your weights. Just make it work. Just don't stop. It's the only thing. This is our last 50 seconds. Come on, 15 seconds left. We're almost there. Last 10. 5 seconds, guys. Come on. Oh, there it is. Grab some water for me. Shake it out. We're gonna get these arms and back stretched out. So stay standing for me. Ooh, maybe just give this a little bit of a shake. Okay, starting with the back. We're gonna interlace the hands. Knees are soft. I want you to pull those shoulder blades apart for me. So we're gonna round those shoulders. Relax. Give a little bit of a shake with those arms. We're gonna do that one more time. So interlace those hands, flip it, and pull those shoulder blades apart. Good, shake those arms out. Biceps. So we're gonna bring our hands behind us. We're gonna bring our thumbs up towards your ceiling, and we're gonna pull those arms up and back until you can feel that stretch through the bicep. And then shake those arms out. We're gonna do that one more time. See if you can get those arms up and back a little bit further. Good, and shake that out. I want you to grab one of your dumbbells for me. We did do quite a bit of shoulders with all that plank work, so we're gonna grab onto a dumbbell, make your feet a little wider, hinge over, and we're gonna do circles with your weight. So we're gonna let gravity kind of decompress that shoulder. Do 5 or 6 clockwise, and then do 5 or 6 counterclockwise. Once you've done both directions on one side, stand it up, little posture break, switch hands, same thing on the other side. Clockwise and counterclockwise, 5 or 6 in each direction. And obviously the heavier the weight, the more it's gonna pull on that shoulder. Once you've done both directions, you can set that dumbbell down. You guys are done. Way to go with the back and biceps and core, guys. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next class.